Hajian Salamatu, we are discussing all of this in the context of the projection by government that by 2018, which is next year, Nigeria will have attained self-sufficiency in rice production. Now, self-sufficiency also means that you will not need to bother about imports, but to the extent that every person tries to be a rational economic being, if imported produce is cheaper, what then do you do? Is it still realistic for us to expect that we'll have self-sufficiency in rice production by 2018? What are the things that we need to begin to get right?
Well, I wouldn't know the yardstick that they used in measuring that, but I would assume that the strategies that we will need to put in place is to have a backup. For instance, if you take climatic factors, like Prof that finished speaking now talked about northwest areas to be targeted at. But there are some certain periods that we don't have enough water. So what backup has government done? There's this simple technology called the Kickstart Initiative that pumps water, even on a low, even running water, and I have the brochures here. You know, even a pregnant woman, a nursing woman can pump it. You just pedal this, and we're now promoting it. It costs just about 80,000 naira. Instead of this huge amount of money they are pumping, why don't we make that accessible to the farmers so they can do both rainy and dry season farming? And they can even do their own shallow water system to pump that, because it irrigates about 2 hectares of farm per day, which we have promoted. Then again, they are not backstopping for the dry season farming. So if they are depending on just the rainfall, again, if you look at the spraying and so on, they have not built capacity of youths. They're supposed to train youths that will specifically take it as a vocation. They go to all the farms and spray them and give them protective clothing, like our project has done under the CARI project. Fertilizer also should be timely. For God's sake, by this time, fertilizer has not reached any of the farmers. And for us, the farmers that we are working with, 80% of them, we've distributed fertilizer to them. And we demonstrate. And now, by today, the women farmers have a rice program that is called Taurarua rice. It is 1,200 that we are selling 5 kg. Even we package it as hampers now for people, and you need to see the demand. And CARI project has supported us in training these people. Why is government not taking from this model? They know it, but we are shifting away from reality.
You know, what do you know about political farmers? Are they a nuisance in all of this that we're discussing?
Well, my classification will not use words like nuisance or so on, but I know that there's a generation of farmers that emerged from nowhere. They emerged because they can tap into those things that my hard-to-reach farmers are supposed to get. So they cannot. We registered our farmers for the Anchor Borrower Scheme. And I'm telling you, not more than 1% of them were able to tap into this. And these are people that you can point at their farms. Our training and capacity building includes taking geographical information of the farmer's field, so that you know the farmer's size. You know how many women are there, how many female farmers are there, and so on. So are we really doing that? So if we're really sincere, we want to keep such data. Now we are claiming to have produced a particular quantity of rice. How many farmers produce that? How many are women? How many are youths, for God's sake? Which moisture meter did we use? I've not seen any training system, apart from the one that I said the GIZ is supporting us to do, that has trained farmers using moisture meter. Because if they don't know the actual moisture content of the rice that they have harvested and packaged, for God's sake, you are selling nonsense to people, and the competitiveness would no more be there. After 3 months, it's going to become, it will carry some molds, it will be infected. But we don't consider all of those ones, and we're talking of high production. There is what we call rice advice that Carry Project has also trained us that you give to the farmer. Now they download it on their system. They know when to apply fertilizer. If rain does not fall after 3 days, they use this machine, pump it, and they put water to backstop, because you cannot determine when the rain will fall now. So since climate change is also a factor beyond our means, what technology have we put in place to address that? 80,000 naira per farmer is better than the funny-looking gigantic harvester that I saw on the screen that looks like an old thing that was just renovated.
Okay, let me also ask you, because